In this video, we're going to take a look at the modifications to the ballistic and anti-ballistic weapons in Command PE. Overall, the ballistic models have been modified heavily in order to make them more realistic, more efficient, as well as to be able to modify some of the different types of properties of the different types of ballistic missiles. Now, in this scenario, we set up a relatively simple situation where we have a mock target and we have a group of Scud launchers that are going to attempt to launch it. Our mock target is actually protected by a wide variety of different anti-ballistic missile systems. So we'll go ahead and speed up time a little bit to give the Scud launchers enough time to go ahead and fire the weapons, and now they've gone ahead and launched pretty much immediately. We are launching a very, very, very large strike of weapons at this particular time, of multiple batteries firing multiple missiles at the same time. So as you can see, their initial climb out is going to bring them more or less vertical as it starts to climb directly into the sky. Now keep in mind, as these weapons have started to climb upwards, we can see on the far side that the THAAD system has actually begun engaging them immediately because it is well within their initial climb out target. We can see the THAAD missiles are beginning to climb to attempt to intercept our Scud weapons as they come in. Some of these missiles will connect well and actually hit them before the actual weapon turns terminal. Now that we fast forwarded slightly, we can see that several of the weapons actually went underneath. And now we can actually see as the weapons themselves drop off their reentry vehicles. Now the reentry vehicles have been modified significantly in order to make them a little bit more realistic in the sense that they are now dropped off sequentially rather than simultaneously. This will give them a wider range as far as where they're actually going to arrive on the ground. It is also going to simulate a little bit more accurately the way that multiple independently targeted reentry vehicles would be deployed. In this case, we can watch that our missiles, now that they've been dropped off, they're no longer being attacked by any of these interceptors that have missed in this particular time. The reason is because the actual radar cross-section of this weapon is very small, and its speed is extremely high. Now, if we were to switch this scenario to the opposite side, we can now see that we've completely lost track of those weapons as they've started to re-enter. Hopefully our interceptors, our ABM systems will acquire them, which they've done at the last possible second. Now that they've acquired them, the THAAD weapon is now able to re-engage the different targets as they're coming in. Now each one of these missiles is going to attempt to follow the most optimum trajectory in order to try to strike it based on the current conjecture. Now, at this point, the THAAD system is having a little bit of difficulty given the multiple number of missiles that are currently, I should say, reentry vehicles that are now entering, but it is actually engaging it. If we were to take a look at this video again from the side, we can see as the individual missiles attempt to attack where they're going to be rather than pointing directly at them. In this case, the THAAD system was very, very successful at intercepting nearly every single weapon that was launched, and several Patriot missiles even joined in on the fun.